Really damn good yesterday. 100 Thieves took some time to settle into their position. Aggression. M80 did not go to the Salt Lake City Major. They boot camped. That can catch 100 Thieves off guard. And I mean, this is something that's been read into by teams time and time again. Some of the slower squads can get absolutely dominated. And Ashen's off to the races. He did a bunch of damage to Spirits earlier. He will secure his kill 40 seconds into the action. Immediate follow-up now from Savage as they manage to push Kaysen off of his position. Gunner collecting that kill, looking for another, but that's his through. Hot and cold without a phone because of the Dokkaebi situation. Now Gomez, if he doesn't shut it off, will be in the same situation. He manages to do that. Down goes Adam. Oh my goodness. Ashen having a great start so far to this matchup. M80, in fact, Jesse, having a great start. 1 minute to go. Everybody's still alive on the side of M80. I fear I might have just cursed Ashen. Hot on the board. He's the only one so far from 100 Thieves to draw blood.
Yeah, and already this push is coming in. You've got Savage with the fuse kit just on the door, hot and cold, no coverage to speak of, so he gets blasted by Diffuser, leaving Gomez now in the 1v4. So much time to play with. The plant will begin. No Goyo fire, I think, can deny it, so that's going to get finished off, and Gomez with a slip.
Here goes the Selmas, still kept at bay, looking for your pretty typical opening here, waiting for those flames to dissipate. Diffuser has to dance around that one. Gunner might have just found the opening. He takes hot and cold out himself, does the job without any need, and M80 will dominate the kill feed. Savage picking up 2. Could be his biggest fragging moment since joining this team in the offseason. Spirits, the lone man, left with 100 Thieves, down to just a single Thief, as he'll have to wrestle with that diffuse kit and a very passive M80 that has moved their way off of the bomb site. Spirits has information, but so too does M80, and they're relaying that one pretty well. Bullets whizzing by as he tries in vain. Finds one, but that's all she'll get.
Now the focus needs to be a little bit more on green and a little bit more on the top floor for M80.
Spirits will start off the killing, answered back immediately elsewhere on the map. Not an immediate trade, so 2 matchup as Jesse starts off 0-3. The rest of the team will need to start putting some kills on the board because there's a lot of donuts over there. Gunner will take out Spirits. Adam.
Awkward spot here to come through. You've got to be good on the vert, Parker. Adam and Kaysen both playing up above. They will take down Gunner. That was the lone player pressuring them, but the plant begins and they've got to find an angle on it.
Diffuser getting this down. Adam creeping his way back in. Might he find an opening? He shoots into the smoke, and it looks like he did a little bit of damage to Diffuser, but really not much. Adam and Kaysen still the last 2 for 100 Thieves. Nothing has changed there. Adam gets closer to that diffuse kit. Kaysen is right behind him, and M80 is stacked up on this doorway. Now it's Kaysen taking some damage. A nice shot by Adam. It all comes down to Ashen as the shotgun comes up, and it's a beautiful clutch by 100 Thieves. Adam does it all. 100 Thieves on the board.
Adam with the 4K. The Southern California
is all spread out. This is a very interesting setup at the moment by 100 Thieves, and they'll actually catch Diffuser. Spirits gets him looking the other way. One of the is they were able to pull off a successful defuse with just about 15 seconds remaining a couple rounds ago. Gomez will get on the board. I don't know how Spirits died there. I'm assuming to his own nitro cell, but he takes Savage down. That might have been worth it. At least he keeps some good humor about this. Now it's all up to Gavin and Gunner as they look to trickle into the bomb site. Gavin shut down. What can Gunner muster? Rushing his way over towards the bomb chassis. Almost survives it. Would have been
that Kayson's in the area. They might have a hard thing on him, so they'll pre-fire and get the frag. A perfect headshot to shut down the rookie. 0-4 to start this second game. The defense half continues to be a big problem for Kaysen, but they're not done. Savage on the roam clear finds hot and cold. It's a trade, but that is still worth. That's exactly what Spirits is trying to do on this staircase.
They'll have to wait out the flames. Spirit's still there. They're going to throw everything at him, including the kitchen sink, as he tries to buy time with those gas canisters. M80's guns doing the job pretty well. They've now got a numbers advantage over 100 Thieves, who will hang their hats on Gomez and Spirits. Gomez coming back to life in the previous round. What damage can these two do together? Right now, it's not looking very good. Sight control for M80, and they finish off the last 100 Thieves. Diffuser credited with both kills.
No harm, no foul. He's out, kind of.
He's on the ground. I actually am dumbfounded. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I cannot believe Gomez almost got away there. This is all hunky-dory. Kaysen still yet to get a kill. He's the one we're watching right now as he just tossed out some razor blooms. Obviously, Thorn is involved in action a fair bit as Hot and Cold gets on the board, takes out Gavin, and we're back to tied numbers here. There goes Savage as well. Kaysen will finally get his frag and find another. Oh my goodness.
Playing aggressive, unpredictably. Spirits and Adam playing with hot and cold on the top floor. Kaysen still down below. They see him, but he finds them first. Diffuser down, then it's Ashen in an impossible 1v4.
When it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on M80 as Kaysen finds 3 kills. How about a 4th? A quad kill from the rookie.
They played against Wildcard, but I think that's the round.
Will M80 ban the shields away from Spirits?
I think it's
at least the first one has
Be the actual push.
Well, I mean, I think Adam was hoping for something. They've dumped in a lot of candelas, some smokes. If this is a fake, this is a really heavy investment here. There is a Razor Bloom that will greet them the moment they hop in. Gomez taking care of Ashen. Shotguns in hand as Gomez will find yet another M80 being demolished by these shotguns. Spirits on the board as well. Guess what's in his hands? A shotgun too. Suddenly 100 Thieves with 25 seconds left have cleared out most of this bomb site, leaving Gavin and Gunnar. Gunnar with a shotgun of his own to defend against the hordes. Gunnar will get one, immediately repositioning as he's chased away by a death mark. He'll know where Gomez is, but that information will cut both ways. Gavin now on the board, and it looks like the final moments are breaking in favor of M80. Everything has gone kaput. Adam in a 1v2 with no time left. Firing away, man, Thieves. Diffuser rarely misses these. Chased off his position by the bees as the Grim of Gomez pushes up. There was Gunnar from the top floor that they weren't expecting. He'll now drop, still surveying the damage down below. Savage finds 2 of his own. M80 cleaning house on 100 Thieves. Spirits with 2 of his own though, so hold on a second. This is anybody's game. You know, Spirits will need to cover as Hot and Cold gets Diffuse Kit down. That puts M80 in a runner's position. Far enough removed from everything. They need to be a bit more active now. The timer, 40 seconds. Diffuse Kit running away. You no longer have the benefit of the side working in your favor, and you've lost control of some of the entryways to the bomb site too. That Goyo canister will do some serious damage. Spirits walking up. He confronts Gavin. He just needs to waste as much time as possible, and he gets him as Hot and Cold takes care of Gunnar. 100 Thieves. Take their time. Let them be slow. We'll deal with them after that. We bring tons of utility. Might not be a bad idea. The problem is that you had the diffuse kit going down. They've answered it. Diffuser shredding Hot and Cold. Case will not be planted. Kaysen taking care of Gunnar. So back to a 4v4. Both teams losing a body. 45 seconds left on the clock. Diffuse Kit will need to be retrieved by 100 Thieves, or they just simply need to kill the remaining 4, now 3 players of M80. Bloodshed appears to be happening much faster than we assessed, and now a bit of calm, Jesse, as everything goes back to normal.
They've got top floor control, at least they think they do, but Diffuser's in a rat spawn inside of office. Will not be read out by M80 or by 100 Thieves, so they've got to be able to get a read on this guy sooner rather than later. 20 seconds to make this execute happen. Diffuse Kit is cold, but it is in the site.
Now it's Gomez hoping for somebody, a wayward defender, to go for a late lurk or rotate. M80's been doing this a whole bunch. 100 Thieves did it as well. Spirits taking care of Gavin. They'll come to blows. Where is the case? They're running out of time. Ashen, last man standing. Spirits with 9 kills will attempt it, and they pull him off the defeat.
Ashen was running away, but there was essentially 0 time on the clock
Of this game. Very familiar position to where they were against Wildcard yesterday. They start off round 10 in the right direction. Gunnar pulverized in front of Diffuser's very eyes. Ashen will answer back. Down goes Houghton. Ashen will join them all in the grave as both teams are coming to blows. Kaysen misses out on a 3rd, and suddenly we're in a 2v2. Plenty of time to go. The nade will move Gavin out of his position as down goes Spirits. Adam will need to clutch out, or M80 will move to match point. They've got him on the run. Adam, though, working his magic. Secondary shotgun out. Gavin just without anything going for him until he pulls out the deagle. Tomorrow, so definitely lighter games for both of these squads. We might be a little bit away from our second matchup of the day as Houghton able to drone. 100 Thieves knows what it's like to play from behind. They've done it the entire stage so far. Down goes Diffuser to Adam. Spirit sees another. So there's only 2 players on M80 you need to account for. One of them, Ashen, handled by Kaysen quite effectively. Spirits has found the opening, obviously concerned about what might be above. There's Gavin coming back to the bomb site, and Savage is taking care of Spirits. Jesse, this might be another come from behind victory for M80 as 100 Thieves will scramble to pick up the defuse kit. Gavin gets siege timing as he turns around at the last moment, and the clutch from Savage will not be had. It's
top floor. Gavin here on the Azami. Gunnar as well, and Ashen. Diffuser not too far away on green. He's the first one to fall. Kaysen just sneaks his way all. Saw Gavin drop down through the hatch, but they're still just playing inside of green. They've got the main breach open. They're not concerned about top at all. They'll leave Kaysen to do that job all by himself. And now with 30 seconds, they found some of the...
Concern is the clock. M80 does very well in these scrappy moments. And here we go. Ashen with the leadoff pick. It's his first one. Under 10 seconds. A scramble inside the site. Houghton thinks he has the coverage, but it's the Warden from above of Gunner. He's isolated. A desperate attempt to shut them down, and he fails. Oh my goodness.
Or maybe not looking in his right direction, and he's able to get some really high value picks in the midst of that. So we'll be on the hard breach this time around. He does need to open that mask wall. Adam, the top frag for 100 Thieves, as you were hyping up. The first one to die, though. It's a brilliant Nitro cell from the IGL, and now a man advantage that gets evened out.
Oh, Kaysen almost finds another onto the Warden as M80 right now back from them. And because of that, and because of good gunplay and the shotguns colliding with 100 Thieves players, M80 now can double up on numbers, and Gavin just ends the round because he doesn't want to play.
Got a lot of it. Smokes from Diffuser, the walls from Savage. The util is here, but it has to be placed correctly, and they have to be able to get this kit down.
Tucked into the corner, Savage might have found an opening, but he's breathing in gas, falling off of that position. He knows he wouldn't survive it. Team's in a 3v3 now as you see him turn his back. Kaysen taken care of, blown out of the building by an air jab. I don't think he's retrievable at this point in time. That leaves everything on the shoulders of Gomez and Spirit. Savage will attempt yet again behind that ROU projector. Gavin, the lone person to watch. He'll take care of Spirits. He gets them all. Gaveni with the dagger to the hearts of 100 Thieves and M80.
Match in overtime, 8-6 to finish. We've got Ashen standing by after the win. Congrats, as always, Ashen. 2 wins in a row here to start the stage. You've been playing particularly well. You found your groove yesterday. You did it again today. What's working really well for you right now?
Well, 1, I'm off shields. 2, I'm allowed to just kind of do, whatever I want. And I'm very confident right now, so I'm just going to keep riding off of it, the momentum. So.
Ashen, speaking about being off shields, obviously you guys have gone to a new IGL in Savage joining your team. If you could walk me through why the decision was made to change IGL, and then what Savage brings that you think will bring you guys success.
For the first part of your question, it honestly goes very deep. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically we wanted just a little bit more of consistency. Yes, obviously they've won majors and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're not making events, that's what, esports is about. You got to be a competitor, and you got to make, you got to be competitive. So we want to be more consistent. And the way that Lucas has kind of came in here and, he kind of changed our whole ideology on how we play and how we see the game. And it's a very aggressive style, and I think it fits a lot of our players very well. And I think it definitely takes a bit more off of me and Gunner from having to speak a lot, which allows us to just be enabled even more. So it's been great so far having him, and he's doing a really good job with the communication and all that. So.
Well, Ashen, congratulations yet again on another victory. I kind of want to talk about you specifically here. You have been the walking highlight reel for this team, but I also am just curious to pick your brain and how you're traversing through everything. Obviously, you left SSG to join the M80 over kickoff. Obviously, that then you have to adjust to a new playstyle, adjust to a new team, adjust to a new IGL. Now, once again, obviously, you're more gelled with the initial core of the team, given the time with kickoff until now. But then you bring on Savage. Now you have to now adjusting yet again to another IGL. I mean, I just want to pick your brain. And how are you being able to traverse through all of these obstacles in front of you and still manage to put up the performance that you do?
Yeah, I think it's just a mindset shift, honestly. Everybody in the team, it's so positive now, and just there's not a lot of complaining or bitching, and so it's just we're allowed to make mistakes and just kind of be ourselves. And let's say I just do whatever I want. If it doesn't work, then it's okay, it's fine, and if it works, it's great, right? So I think everyone on this team's kind of having the freedom to be able to make mistakes and just play themselves. And if that's working for you, you're gonna get a lot of confidence off of that, like I am right now, and then you just got to keep riding the wave. So
for sure.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ashen. Congratulations on the great start to the stage, and I'm sure we'll talk to you more down the line. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, see you guys.
Well, M80, they take the win. Ashen, of course, leading the way. But Gavin, with 15 kills, we saw so many moments where he was the one defining the course of the round or getting a big clutch. It really was a difference maker at times.
Yeah, I mean, Gavini, time and time again.